In the face of a world full of challenges and distractions, many find themselves lost amid the complexities of modern life. If we consider, for example, the constant inundation of notifications on electronic devices, we realize how technology, though incredibly useful, can quickly become a tether that distances us from our full potential. Additionally, we will examine the dynamics of personal relationships that, when toxic, become true chains that limit our inner freedom. These are just a few tangible examples that will unfold throughout this video, illustrating how self-mastery is the key to disentangling from these influences and unlocking the dormant potential within each of us. Delving into the core of the shackles that often undermine our potential, it is essential to highlight how everyday distractions can become insurmountable barriers. Excessive reliance on social media, for instance, not only consumes valuable time, but also fuels constant and sometimes detrimental comparison. By getting lost in a virtual universe of appearances, many drift away from the true essence of who they are. Stoicism offers not only a philosophy, but an effective practice to disarm these traps and regain control of our destiny. Currently, the majority of men tend to choose comfort over growth. It is important to remember that the process of growth can be painful and often disguised in failures. A notable example is the man who was digging for diamonds. Initially, he had no idea of the depth at which the diamond lay beneath the surface, but he persisted in digging. At first, all he saw was more dirt every time he dug, but he kept going. After a few hours or even days, he found what he was looking for. Therefore, it is crucial to remember that failure does not mark the end. If this mindset persists, success will be unattainable in any significant endeavor. When starting a business, for example, it is natural to face various failures while learning and acquiring customers. Staying in the game and not giving up in the face of these temporary setbacks is essential for growth, just as in the initial interactions with women, which may seem awkward at first, but success goes beyond these temporary obstacles. It is a small price that a strong man must pay for success. Many of us have been conditioned since childhood to feel shame for mistakes and failures, seeking excuses by blaming others, saying it's not our fault or that someone else is responsible. These are the thoughts of a loser. A relevant quote to remember is, "A weak man is one who attributes his failure to the strength of others." It is common for us to easily conform to useless laws. The difference between a coward and a high-value man is simple. The coward always allies with the majority, even if they are clearly wrong. Worse still, he expects the high-value man to also submit to these useless and harmful laws and regulations. A high-value man, in turn, examines and judges everything before deciding to follow. As we explore the constraints that compromise our potential, it becomes evident that the key to self-mastery lies in self-awareness. Consider the example of the overwhelmed professional, immersed in a hectic routine with no time for personal reflection. This scenario often leads to a gradual disconnection from individual goals and values. However, by incorporating Stoic practices of self-examination, such as meditation and reflective journaling, this same professional can reconnect with themselves, understanding their deep motivations and realigning their path. Stoic philosophy offers a mirror to the soul, allowing us to discern between what is fleeting and what is essential. By illustrating these examples, we aim to demonstrate that self-awareness, fueled by the constant practice of reflection, is not just a tool, but a source of power that empowers the liberation from self-imposed constraints and the realization of truly authentic potential. Let's look at the historical figure of Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who, even facing adversity under the rule of Emperor Nero, maintained remarkable inner serenity. This historical example resonates in contemporary challenges, such as professional pressure and the uncertainties of modern life. By considering adversities not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth, Stoic resilience reveals itself as a compass to face the storms of existence. We can highlight, for example, the ability to turn failures into constructive lessons, as entrepreneur Elon Musk did when facing obstacles in his ventures. As we delve into the pursuit of self-mastery, the importance of detachment arises as a crucial tool to unleash our inner potential. A revealing contemporary example is minimalism, a movement advocating for simplifying life by reducing material excess. The practice of detachment from material possessions not only frees physical space but also triggers a sense of inner freedom, breaking the chains of rampant consumerism. Similarly, let's consider the Stoic idea of emotional detachment. Interdependent relationships and excessive expectations can become emotional shackles, hindering the blossoming of the true self. Examining the journey of figures like the writer Cheryl Strayed, who found strength in freeing herself from others' expectations, we realize how emotional detachment can be transformative. A concrete example is the practice of mindfulness, an ancient technique that has gained contemporary relevance as a means of cultivating full awareness of the present moment. By integrating moments of mindfulness into daily routines, we can strengthen our responsiveness, distancing ourselves from distractions that undermine our focus and energy. Furthermore, the incorporation of gratitude practices inspired by Stoic ethics offers a transformative perspective. By recognizing and appreciating life's small joys, we build a solid foundation to face challenges with resilience. Mastering one's own life is the key to unlocking full potential. Reflecting on figures like Marcus Aurelius, whose meditations are a timeless testament to the power of self-mastery, we realize that Stoic philosophy is not just an intellectual abstraction, but a practical compass for navigating the complexities of existence. We are also inspired by modern thinkers like Ryan Holiday, who, through the practical application of Stoicism, found resilience in the face of contemporary challenges. Stoic philosophy thus emerges as a guiding beacon on the journey towards self-mastery and the full flourishing of individual potential. In a world filled with distractions and challenges, the practical application of these teachings not only strengthens but also resonates with positive impacts on society. Therefore, this is not just an informative video, it is a call to action. Stoicism, then, is not just a philosophy, it is a tool to forge a destiny rooted in authenticity, self-mastery, and the full realization of human potential. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to activate the notification bell to receive updates and of course click like and subscribe. That way you'll never miss a dose of Stoic inspiration. A warm embrace and see you soon.